Hi everybody, welcome to Call of Duty. Well, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 because you're probably very aware of the hullabaloo. The very justified hullabaloo that's going on at the moment about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, which is due out in about a month's time. And what happened was, I think it was yesterday, at a PlayStation State of Play sort of conference thingy, they showed a trailer for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 campaign, and on the end of that trailer was an advertisement for the Special Ops mode in Call of Duty, and then it went on to say that in Call of Duty 2019 the survival mode in Special Ops is going to be PlayStation exclusive for an entire year. Okay, so effectively for the lifetime of the game, because we get a new Call of Duty every year, don't we? And it was like, what do you mean for a year? Because normally when you have exclusives, it might be something to do with a weapon skin, maybe even a weapon, or most commonly with Call of Duty, it's early access to maps and DLC and updates. So for Black Ops 4, and I think for COD World War 2, it was like if you had a PlayStation, you got, I think it was like a week's early access or 2 weeks early access. So it was a bit annoying for Xbox and PC players, but it wasn't the end of the world. And back in the day, well, a few years ago, when I think was it Infinite Warfare was the last one, where it was Xbox who were like the main console. When they were doing it, it was the other way round. So Xbox got it first, and then PlayStation. But to actually take a chunk out of the game completely for what is effectively the lifetime of the game, I think this is a new thing, and it's a dangerous thing, and for me it shows that Activison, the publisher behind Call of Duty, are more than willing to make decisions that really negatively affect the people who play the game and the community as a whole. Because I happen to be on PlayStation, so if I decide to buy Modern Warfare, and I was pretty committed to buying it before this announcement came out, if I buy it, I'm alright. But imagine how you feel as an Xbox player or a PC player. You're going to be paying the same amount of money as PlayStation players, yet you're going to be missing a chunk of the game. Now, what I wanted to do this video for was basically to show you what you would be missing, and to encourage people to actually don't pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare because of this. And if you've got a pre-order, if you're not bothered by the stuff you get for the pre-order, cancel it. Because I think it's very important that Activision sent a message saying, look, it's not just PlayStation players, it's not just Xbox and PC players are annoyed by this, it's the community as a whole. Because there's cross-platform play on Modern Warfare, and so a larger community, more people playing it, is better for all of us, for filling up modes like, Team Deathmatch and Dominations, but especially for filling up modes like Ground War, where you've got 64 players playing at once. And we need to send a firm message to Activision. Look, this sort of stuff, it's not right, and you shouldn't be doing it. So that's what I've got to say. I would say don't pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 because of this. If you've got a pre-order and you can, cancel it. Send them that message. We're all together as gamers against decisions like this. But anyway, let's have a look. So when we get Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the format will be something like this. You'll have the campaign that you work through. We've seen the trailer. We'll have the multiplayer. That's going to have all the core modes, Team Deathmatch, Domination. And we're going to have Ground War as well, 64 player, which is going to be really, really cool. And then we're going to get Special Ops. Now, as an Xbox and a PC player, you will be getting Special Ops. But what you'll be getting is, if I go into solo play, you'll be getting probably the mission side of it and the chaos side of it. So, what is Special Ops? Well, Special Ops are like small chunks of a campaign, where the aim is to achieve an objective in a quick time and to get a bigger score as possible. So it might be, for example, clear the obstacle course. This one is capture President Wyszewski for Makarov by hijacking his plane. And it's very short, it'll only take you sort of a minute and a half to do, and it's like a mini level that you go through, and you try to lots of points and do it as quick as you can, and then you get on the leaderboard. And they're great fun little chunks of Call of Duty. By the way, this is the Xbox 360 version. I'm playing it on Xbox One S via Twitch and then uploading it to YouTube, so if the quality's a bit bad. However, so that's the mission side of it, so they're like tiny little campaign levels. Survival is different. Survival is the Horde mode of Call of Duty. So this year, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 19, there's no zombies. And so we have Horde mode. And I think Horde modes in Call of Duty are really good fun. When it, I mean, zombies is okay, but when it's soldiers, it's even better. I love Horde modes in games. I love it. Sniper Elite. I quite like the, well, the Ghost Recon was okay. Rogue Trooper, anything that's got Horde mode is always good fun, because it enables you to have fairly short games, but they really help you practice the mechanics of the games as well. And so what you do is you spawn in, and you've normally got a pistol or something like that. You fight off a load of enemies by yourself or with pals, then you get some money, and then you can buy a better weapon, and then you fight off more enemies, and it goes on and on like that. And PlayStation and and PC and Xbox players, you're not going to get this for a year, which I think is terrible, because it's great fun. It really is. So let's dive in. Let's play. Let's do it on this one, and I'll show you what you're missing. Well, what you'll be missing out on, and to encourage you to say, don't pre-order COD Modern Warfare 2019. Cancel your pre-order if you've got a YouTube or a channel, Twitch channel, or anything like that. Go on it, and make a video or on Twitter. Say, tweet at Activison, and I know it's not Infinity Ward. Tweet it at Infinity Ward as well. Shotgun, thank you. The fact that this isn't acceptable. Infinity Ward have it, effectively said, look, this wasn't our decision. This is above us. This is. Dear me. And this is above our prey grade. This came from the bosses. But I'm sure they would. They can put pressure back on Activison as well. But it's really important to say this as.
Weapons armory is online. Ammo and weapons upgrades are available.
So you see, so I've cleared that wave, so what I can do now is go over to this crate here. And I can reload my ammo, and I could, if I had enough money, I could buy different weapons. And you can buy more grenades, and you can buy kill streaks and armor and all that sort of thing. Yes, it is a really good fun mode, this, and I didn't really play much of Spec Ops or Survival when I played Modern Warfare 3, mainly because I came very late to the COD franchise. If you've seen any of my early videos, you know that I really came back into console gaming with Advanced Warfare, and we didn't. There wasn't, as far as I remember. There wasn't a Horde mode in Advanced Warfare because they had zombies, and I don't think any of the Call of Duties after that had Horde modes either. And I'm very excited to be playing Call of Duty Horde mode again, because it's another way that you can also help to things like your sensitivity. And your ability to hit headshots and stuff. Right. So much. Let's fill up our bullets. Can't really afford that much yet. Go and get some more grenades.
Team, enemy attack dogs are approaching your location.
Great. because I would argue this mode is even better than going into bots again on Team Deathmatch to improve your gunfighting skills. Who's got a submachine gun?
Противник впереди! Кидаю гранату! Не давайте им сбежать! Прикройте меня! Этому бойцу нужен врач! Возьмите двух лучших бойцов и попробуйте прорвать их оборону в этом районе. Исполняйте!
Air support armory now online. Close air support is available for tasking.
Okay, I think we come up against helicopters soon. Get some more bullets first.
FLIR is picking up heat signatures headed your way. Over.
Right, thank you.
12 часов! Принял! Прикройте меня! Поддержка! Они пытаются обойти нас с фланга! Они слева атакуют! Так точно, вижу его! Противник справа! Понял, веду цель! Бойцу нужен врач! Он убегает! Не дайте ему уйти!
All hostile forces in the area have been neutralized. Hostiles approaching your AO.
I really need some more armour. Can I get armour from here? Body armour. I've got
Сейчас дня! Принял! Вижу его в прицеле! Десант уже в пути! Удержите позицию! Прикройте меня! Убейте его! Прикройте меня! Они атакуют слева! Этому бойцу нужен врач!
They're done. Good work, gentlemen.
pick up their ammo. Right, who's coming next? Looks great, doesn't it, Modern Warfare 3 still? Really good.
Team, enemy air support is headed in from all directions. Find cover.
Okay. Let's see who comes next. This is on easy level, by the way, though. Just so you know. Let's go and see if we can get an airstrike. Where's the airstrike? Ooh, hurry up.
Be aware, Tangos reported to have C4 strapped to their chests. Predator missile ready for
We've got an
deployment.
airstrike. Oh, I should have got some.
Прикройте меня! Слушаюсь! Впереди враг! Прикройте меня! Так точно! Стреляй в него!
I'm a grenade. Oh. I think I'm dead.
Противник на 1 час! Да, я его
Let's
вижу!
get out of here.
Теряй позицию! Понял, веду цель! Прикройте меня! Есть! Они убегают! Враг впереди! Огонь! Блин! Потери!
Hostiles neutralized. Rearm if you need to.
Okay, so we'll pause the game there. So hopefully that gives you a really good idea of how much fun survival mode is in Spec Ops in Call of Duty. And it's something you can play against bots, but because there's so many of the bots, it is quite tense because you're running around trying to get rid of them, and then you've got to think, do I spend any money this round, or do I buy some next round? What guns do I go for? What upgrades do I go for? All that sort of stuff, and it really is good. And I cannot believe that this is going to be denied to PC and Xbox users for an entire year. Bad move, Activision. I can't believe that Infinity Ward have allowed this to happen. You know, they did so well, didn't they, with the beta? Really enjoyed the TDM, really enjoyed Domination, super enjoyed the new 2v2 gunfight mode. Excuse me, Ground War. Oh, looks brilliant. It's basically Battlefield 4 condensed. All these Battlefield players are going to come over to Call of Duty, but whoa. Now everybody's thinking, well, wait a minute. If I'm on Xbox or PC, maybe I'm not even going to bother anyway, because the fact that I'm not getting this just really annoys me. And it's also making, well, I would have thought lots of other players thinking, wait a minute, if Activision can make this bad a decision about this, what other things are we going to be getting down the line? We all know that Black Ops 4, when it released, it was cool, there wasn't pay to win, weapons weren't in supply drops, all that sort of stuff. What happened down the line? It became this joke of a game where weapons were in supply drops, you had all these crazy cosmetics that completely disrespected the look of the game, and very, very disappointing indeed. So, come on Activision, come on in Infinity Ward, sort this out. Hopefully by the time you get to watch this video, that decision will have been reversed. But until then, as I say, do not pre-order Modern Warfare 2019. If you've got a pre-order, cancel it. Let's send them a message that as players, even as PlayStation players, we don't accept the fact that Xbox and PC aren't getting a chunk of the game. And it's not just any chunk of the game, a chunk of the game that is really enjoyable, really fun to play, especially with friends. And yeah, we just don't want to put up with that. Anyway, that's enough from me. You put your comments down below. What do you think about this? Are you bothered? Did you ever play Spec Ops Survival? And are you really annoyed that it's missing, not only if you're a PlayStation player, but if you're an Xbox and a PC player too? Anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.